I'm afraid is that I've managed to get Jigger stuck, and so we can't go anywhere, but we do have a wonderful view. I'm just going to quickly speak to one of the other game drive vehicles who's going to come and help us, and while you enjoy the lions. Kirsty, I think the best is going to be just a shove from the front, actually. We don't have a tow rope though. So everybody, magnificent sighting. The cubs have just woken up. They've been suckling and now they're having a little bit of a play. And that's their aunt there. Their mother has just sort of walked off behind us and she's laying down in the sun, and she's obviously had enough of looking after the kids for now. And when they go off behind us, it's going to be difficult to film them because we are, in fact, stuck. And just off to the east, you can hear some impala who came down innocently to have a drink. They've spotted the lions and they're now shouting at each other, alarm calling. Isn't that magnificent? It's so nice to see these things. We don't really often get the chance. And to spend quality time with them is just spectacular. Hello, Lynn. Lovely question. You've obviously, you've heard us chatting about walking in the bush, and you'd like to know if they would respond differently to us if we were on foot doing a walking safari with them having cubs. The answer, Lynn, is absolutely they would. They become pretty dangerous, and you've used the analogy with the bears. They've become quite dangerous to people when they've got their cubs. And lions, too, will become a lot more easily threatened with cubs. And so we do have to be quite careful about that stuff. So walking them on foot, you'd be a lot more careful. And I mean, look, that's not to say you'd be in trouble, but they'd certainly be much more likely to give you a charge and a rev. And you'd have to be a lot more brave about standing still if they did come bursting out of the bush at you by mistake. Isn't that spectacular? Look at that. You can see already at this age they've got that incredible muscle definition in the shoulder. Little winter fluff balls. A little bit vulnerable in the winter time. They will be vulnerable to the cold, and that's why they've got such thick fur. And already they know how to stalk. You can see them playing their little stalking games. Look at that. So sweet. Hello, Blair in British Columbia. Also very nice question. You want to know about polypaternity, basically. So could the female, the mother, have mated with both Matimba males and therefore have, they might not be from the same father? That has been recorded in lions. It's been recorded in cheetahs too, and it's been recorded in various other species. I think I don't think that's happened here, and I'll tell you why. One of those Matimba males is much more black-maned than the other, which means that he's probably got quite a lot more testosterone coursing through his body than his brother does. And I suspect quite strongly that these are his cubs. But it is possible there. Thank you. Great question. Leopards, although I chatted to a doctor of leopard research the other day, and he said it hasn't been actively tested yet, but they do think it's possible. Cheetahs have definitely been recorded. You're getting that kind of miffy picture, I'm afraid, because I can't move the vehicle. Can we get any picture, Andrew?